Welcome to Martha's Desk. Today is August the 26th, 2009. The listings of the week are a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home on 408 Columbus Drive, ceramic tile throughout the home, stainless steel appliances being thrown in with the house. It is a double-lot fenced yard. It is going right now, and it has actually been reduced for $79,900. It's definitely a steal. For those of you that have not bought a house yet this year, you can still apply as long as you have closed on your home by November 30th of 2009 for the $8,000 tax credit. So don't miss out. Don't let this go by your fingertips. Give me a call right now. My extension is 104, and I'll be giving out my number as soon as I'm done with this newsletter. On our next topic, did you know that at VMV we have certain staff members and certain positions available? We're soon going to be coming out with a video so that you can meet our staff members and you can see us all in action. But right now we have a property manager, a financial assistant, a real estate assistant, and an accounting clerk ready to assist your needs in-house and within our offices. Going to Yeah Moments. Our Yeah Moments, for those of you that have never seen our newsletters, are moments that we can say that the market is recovering, good news in the real estate or the financial world. And actually this week I have a long list of great news to go ahead and speak about. For example, on today's top stories, Florida tax base down less than expected. Taxable property values have dropped 15% than last year, so you should have already received your trim notice because they're usually given in September with a proposed taxed amount for 2009 taxes. So if you haven't yet, you should be receiving it, and it should show a decrease compared from last year. So that's definitely good news if we're saving money. Also, state of neighborhood affects home sales. The look of nearby homes affect the sales of your neighborhood. So it is important that you keep up with your house, and also that you take in consideration your neighbor's house when selling your home. If your neighbor might not be selling, but regardless, he is still considered a comparable because of the way his house is kept. Okay? New home sales rise. The National Association of Home Builders announced that closings on single-family homes rose 11%. So that is definitely some great news. When new home sales rises, that is wonderful because we've had this inventory stuck in the market that has kind of stagned our market, and now it's finally starting to move. Buyers shouldn't wait on falling prices. Although housing prices are still falling in many areas, consumers should take into account and other considerations when determining how much a home will cost. It is definitely important that you as a consumer don't wait and don't miss out on this $8,000 tax credit. You don't know if it will be around. Supposedly it's supposed to end November 30th of this year, but you don't want to play with that, as well as prices may eventually start going up as we get rid of some of our inventory. Feds also push lenders to modify more loans. If you are a consumer that's looking to modify your home right now due to your current economic situations, the Federal Reserve, the government, is pushing the banks to work and modify more loans with the consumer. So that is definitely some good news, because when they modify loans, they lower the rate of a person defaulting on their loan, so that makes our market a lot more stable. Congress also threatens banks to stop foreclosure. So finally the government is coming out of the woodworks and saying, you know what, you guys, you banks need to start working with people, modifying their loans, and also stopping this foreclosure process. You cannot just simply foreclose to get another property to be vacant on the inventory and also mess up the home sales in the neighborhood. New credit rating changes can hurt homeowners. One thing you do want to keep in mind is that the 3 main credit bureaus now log mortgage modifications, which can lower an owner's credit score by more than 50 points. So if you do a modification on your loan, that may hurt your credit, even if you have never been late, just because they're logging it as a debt that has been unpaid. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when applying for mortgage modifications. And then in regards to condo sales have also risen up. Existing home sales up 37% for 11 months in a row. Condos up 48%. Condos really felt the pain with this recession, and they're finally starting to move with sales. Right now you can grab condos that I believe we have even in our office for sale for as low as $30,000. So it's definitely a steal. Now, there has been a survey that women decide quicker than men. The sexes agreed on security issues, but more men want a room of their own, and more women want family nearby. So it's definitely something interesting to look at, and because of that, we want to do a poll for this week. We want to hear your feedback, first of all, on our newsletter and our video. So tell us a little bit what you think, what more information you would like to hear on our newsletter. And also, we want to hear from you if this study is true. Do you decide, you as a man, first on the house you're purchasing, or does your wife or significant other decide first when purchasing a home? Write us back or email us and let us know what you think in this poll and in this study. And to close off my newsletter for the week, the inspirational verse is, "Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm." And this was said by Winston Churchill. And that will do it all for this week. Thanks for listening to my newsletter from Martha's Desk, your broker and colleague, Martha Vasquez. You can call us to 813-259-4663 or visit our website, myfinancialconnections.com. And that's it. Have a great week.